Well, hey, how you doing today? Just came back from my walk with Grayson. Let's see, 0.62 miles. So not, it was just a sort of medium length walk. It's starting to get humid out there, though. I'm in South Georgia in the United States, so it's a hot and humid place, especially in the summertime. It's 8:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of the United States. So we're not on the coast, though. If we were on the coast, we'd be getting some sea breezes. We're not on the Gulf of Mexico either. We're kind of, if here's the Atlantic and here's the Gulf of Mexico, we're in the middle, very inland. Well, anyway, you get acclimated, sort of, to this hot, humid weather. Let me get a coffee started here. This is Costa Rica, my favorite color. I like this coffee. Already put milk in here. Yeah, it's my second cup this morning. So I don't have room for a regular 7.77 ounce. I'm going to use what's called a Gran Lungo, 5.07 ounces. So we'll get that started. I want to be careful here. I don't want to be too graphic and ruin anybody's breakfast or coffee. But, my dog, Grayson, a big old dog, over 70 pounds, he has been sick for a number of months on and off. And then recently, for the last, maybe 6 weeks, he's been sick a lot, and more on than off. And the doctors have been trying to figure out what's up with him. And it's been difficult for me because it's a gastrointestinal thing. So, sometimes there have been nights where I basically slept on the couch with him and maybe every hour had to rush him outside. I live in an apartment, so there's no, fenced-in area where I can just let him out a back door or something like that. If he goes out, I have to take him out on a leash. So, also, my gosh, I've been concerned about him. I have pet insurance. And, so I've been dealing with the insurance company too, trying to get things paid for, just like you do with your regular people medical insurance, which can be frustrating sometimes. And finally, Grayson went for his annual checkup few days ago. What is today? Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday. Here, let me show you. I have a clock that shows me what day it is. There we go. Particularly useful since this whole COVID thing, where sometimes the days just are indistinguishable from one another. Well, anyway, so on Monday he went to the doctor. The doctor tried certain kinds of medicine. Oh, hey, if you're watching, good morning. I see, hey, Kevin, hi. And whoever else is watching, please say something because your names don't always come up. So we went to the doctor Monday. Doctor said, let's try this last thing here. It seems to be working. And oh my gosh, what I wanted to say this morning is you never know what other people are dealing with. And sometimes we have stress, tension, anxiety about things that it's almost like they're sort of always there as an undercurrent. And we get to the point where we don't notice them anymore. We become accustomed to living with that anxiety, yet it's still affecting us in a negative way. And for instance, every time I would take Grayson out, I would have this anxiety like, oh no, am I going to find out that he's still sick? Or, every night when we'd go to sleep, I'd be thinking, oh, am I going to be woken in the night by probably the most effective alarm clock in the world would be one that has sounds of a dog beginning to throw up, right? That would shoot you up out of bed real quick. But, there were a lot of nights that I would be, oh no, is he going to be sick tonight? Well, for the last, let's see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I've walked him and he has been well. He's shown signs of being healed. And I realized how today when I was walking him with a little bit of an expectation that he was okay, rather than that feeling of dread, like, oh no, is he going to be sick again? So that stress has been in my life, and I was so used to living with it that now, as it's a little bit going away, I'm realizing just how much it had been there previously. But also, anybody relating with me was relating with a person who had a level of stress that I'm sure affected our relationship, even if it was just a tiny bit, because I could never completely be relaxed, because I always had in the back of my mind, oh no, what's going on with Grayson? Does he have something that we're going to have to deal with, like a lifelong thing? Or is it going to be, super expensive? Because the vets were talking about, well, he may need to go get endoscopy, which, just like for a person, is expensive. And anyway, so it just occurred to me, you never know what other people are dealing with. Sometimes, somebody I know was telling me they had called their doctor's office about something, and the way the person who answered the phone related with them was less than desirable. And they kind of took it personally. I said, you know what? Who knows what that person is dealing with in their life, or what may have just happened right before they picked up the phone for your call. Don't take it personally. If you can't let go of it, if you're really having a problem with how they related with you, then call them back or go in and see them. But otherwise, let it go. Say a prayer for them, because maybe something just happened. They just got some really bad news, or somebody, in the office, or a patient or something related with them in a really negative way. And sure, it's not professional for them to have let that affect their call with you, but we're human. It happens, right? Well, I'm going to sit and drink my coffee. You can hear Grayson is slurping up his water there. And, be kind to yourself, and maybe be a little kinder to other people. Not just kind, but maybe a little extra kindness. Give it a try. Maybe it'll come back to you too.